We shared with you earlier that there's going to be 2 people on the implementation team that are going to be assigned to different priorities. That's how we came up with the number of people that you're going to need on your implementation team. Let's talk about those priorities right now and give you some examples about that. You see behind me that there is 4 priorities that are in this particular example. Don't panic if you don't have those priorities in your parish or if you have different words connected to them. This is just for the sake of an example. Let's just say that a parish had as a priority adult formation, youth formation, Sunday, and outreach. Now, there might be a couple goals within each priority. For example, maybe within Sunday, there's maybe 1 or 2 or 3 goals. Maybe there's a goal for preaching or a goal for hospitality. Maybe there's a goal for liturgical music. Those 3 goals, you might say, are under the umbrella of Sunday. That's a priority. The priorities help organize the goals. The priorities are also actually going to be helpful as we communicate what God's doing to the overall parish. Sometimes it's not as fun to talk about goals as it is priorities. People get priorities, and that'll be helpful in your communications plan. So in this example, this parish has 4 priorities, and there's 2 people on the implementation team that are assigned to each priority. 4 priorities equals 8 people, right? So there's 8 people on the implementation team working with the pastor. 2 of them are going to be assigned to adult formation, which means they're probably going to be working with the adult formation team. In this example, 2 would be assigned to the youth formation priority, which means they probably would be walking side by side with the youth formation team. Likewise, if Sunday in this example is a priority, 2 people from the implementation team would probably be working with a liturgy planning team or whoever's tasked with executing the goals for Sunday. And then for outreach, that would probably be a Matthew 25 team or parish social ministry team. Just trying to help you see how each person on the implementation team is assigned to a priority, which means you're going to be walking side by side with real people, the teams that need to be organized to execute the goals on your parish strategic plan. So what are you doing? You're going to be working side by side with them. We're going to get into some specific conversation about what you're doing, but you would be meeting with the people who are executing the plan. So let's go back to the example, right? You're on the implementation team. Your pastor has assigned you to know what's happening with adult formation. Adam and Eve are the leaders of the adult formation team, which means you're going to be meeting with Adam and Eve once a month. Ask them how they're doing. Assess where are we within the timeline. Do they need help with anything? In this conversation with Adam and Eve, you're going to report back to the pastor and the rest of the implementation team about how things are going. So you can kind of see how there is the identifying of the priorities. Then the implementation team members are assigned to our priority, and now you're going to be working with side by side the people who are executing the plan within that priority.